Happy Monday! If you're new here, it's Brianna from A Bubbly Classroom, and we are starting week 2 of school. It is Monday morning. It's like 6:50. I got here at like 6:40 because my cat woke me up at 4:30 this morning, so I was like, you know what, my alarm clock goes off at 5. I might as well just stay awake. So stayed awake. Those balloons are holding up surprisingly well. I'm impressed with that. Thought I'd have to take them down by now, but so I just stayed up and then left a little early, came in a little early. I don't have to go copy anything, but I do have to drop something off at the front desk for a parent to pick up. And then I printed out these little anchor charts from Amy Grosbeck for our first unit for my teammate. So I'm gonna bring those down to her. I'll show you what they look like real quick. They are, you can use them just like this, which is usually what I do. I just put them under a document camera. Or I just kind of use this as a guide, and then we work in our math notebook or on the board just to kind of guide me through. Like this one, we don't use all of these, but I'll show them most of them. And then these are for larger numbers. I really like this one, Counting On, because they are pretty familiar with hundreds charts. And then I love this one too, Number Lines. Just some strategies we will be using for showing numbers and working with numbers. So that's what I'm bringing down to her. I have these for a few of the units, and now I'm just slowly buying the rest. So love these if you need something. We are also going to start math workshop today, so I will show you after school like the slides I use and what that looks like. I just have it all set up with my kids' names on it right now, so after school I will change them to fake names and show you how I do that. And then I guess I need to look over my plans for today. Oh, we're doing iReady. That's right, I forgot about that. So iReady for reading, math, we're doing math workshop. Writing, we're starting unit 1, which is small moment stories. And then social studies, we are starting maps. I have this little book that I love. Let me kind of flip through it real quick for you. This is super colorful. Kind of talks about what are maps. I'll probably put this under the document camera so we can like zoom in on some of these things and talk about them. I'm not gonna read this whole book today, maybe throughout the week, but I have one page posted because we will talk about compass rose today. So we'll probably read like the first page and then maybe go over to this page and talk about compass rose. Map symbols, that's a great one. Grids. So yeah, we probably won't read this whole book, but we'll read like maybe a page a day or something like that during this unit. All right, we're all ready for kids and they're gonna be coming in. I will check in with you at lunch and let you know how math workshop went this morning. This scrunchie from Shaw Bandy, I wasn't putting my hair up today, but I had to wear it. How cute. Math was great. We did math workshop and they did really well with it. I think it helped a lot to practice that game multiple days last week. I'm getting like a bump right here, and I know it's from having this thing right here all day. I can feel it. And we practiced that game, Addition War, a lot last week. So I think that was really helpful, because then today when I was like, okay, you're done, go play Addition War with a partner, they knew exactly how to play. I didn't have to like stop and explain the game. So we will play Addition War for a while, and then I'll teach them, it's Cooties and Cuties. She has like math games for each math unit. I can't remember what it's called. It's not Race to 100. It might be Race to 0. I think that's what it is. So right now we're practicing like addition. Then I'll teach them race to zero, which is subtraction. So they're trying to be first to get to zero, and they like turn cards over and they have to subtract it on their paper. So we will play addition word for a while. Then I'll teach them race to zero. And then once they get the hang of that, then that will be kind of their new early finisher game. I am going to go take this whole little stacky stack to the copy room, see what I can get done. I have 20 minutes left. I feel like I always say I have 20 minutes left. My planning period's 45 minutes, but someone stopped me to give me some stuff that I need to copy for next week. Someone stopped me and asked me a question about how to set up email contacts, and then I was getting some devices hooked up onto the Wi-Fi to be ready for iReady. So 20 minutes left now. I'm gonna run to the copy room, see what I can get done, and then copy the rest after school. I took my kids to lunch and made sure they all got in their assigned seats, which is new, and came back, heated up my food, and I have 2 minutes before I have to leave to go get them. So yeah, it's gonna be cold lunches from now on because heating this up ain't gonna cut it. I lied, I have 5 minutes, so I can really sit here and savor this. Does anybody else not? I don't eat the meat out of meals like these. I don't trust it. But I'll eat like the stuffing, potatoes, and veggies. Just me? Okay. I feel like there was something else I had to tell you all. Let me see if I remember in the next 2 minutes. We made it. The afternoon was really good. Packing up, we had a lot of trouble. So we lost a compliment during pack up time. So tomorrow we will try something a little different. We'll probably slow it down a little bit. Today I had like numbers 1 through 10 pack up, and then 11 through 20. I'm gonna slow it down even more. And yeah, it was just like too much, which all last week we had no trouble. So I don't know if they're just getting more comfortable with what's happening, but we're gonna drop it back tomorrow and try that again. I got all my copies made except for just the covers for the unlock challenges. I'll show you tomorrow when I get those completed and stapled together. We're not starting them tomorrow, we'll start them on Wednesday. But I like to copy them on like rainbow color paper, so, or at least different colors of paper, and I didn't bring the paper with me, so I will copy those tomorrow. I'll put that on my to-do list. And then I need to finish up my subfolder. I printed out like a new roster and stuff like that, but I need to like change our schedule and adjust the plans that are in there because I never used it last year, so I can just adjust the plans. I need to put stickers on books in our class library. I got new books and I have not put stickers on them yet, so they're just sitting in the book hospital. Nobody can take them yet. And then I need to laminate their bookmarks. I had them all decorate bookmarks. So I got these from, they came out really cute. I got them from Teacher Goals during the TPT sale. These are like the colored version. I was gonna laminate these two and put these out for if they ever need a bookmark. And then you can print them in black and white, so I let the kids color them in. And my plan was to go ahead and laminate them, but I only have 4 laminating sheets left. So I need to get more laminating sheets. I am leaving 5 emails in my inbox. I got my emails responded to. I'm gonna close that out. And then I'm just trying to get these. Normally I print these on stickers and put them on the folders in the notebooks. These are from Amy Grosbeck, and I have them printed for all the subjects and folders and notebooks. However, love these poly folders we've been getting and the notebooks with like the poly cover because they last a lot longer, but stickers just peel right off. So instead of wasting my sticker paper and all that jazz, My teacher friend had the genius idea to just print them on paper and then use packing tape. But then she did this before me. She realized if you printed them, I should have printed them at like 80% because the packing tape is literally exactly the same size. So don't want to hand cut them all, but I just tested out with this. If I cut off just a little bit off the top and bottom, they come out a little bit thinner, and then it works. So I'll show you. This is kind of the goal here, but I do not feel like cutting them by hand. So I pulled this thing out. I don't think I've ever used this. My mom gave this to me. I'm gonna give it a try. Let's see. All right, I got the reading notebook ones done. Had to figure that little machine out first, but that worked out perfectly. So tomorrow I've got reading folder labels. I've got math notebook labels. I've got math folder labels. Writing notebook labels. Writing folder labels, and then I'll probably double up on the yellow. Is it yellow? Oh no, it's different this year. I think it's red. Nope. Maybe green. I can't remember, but I'll put a science and a social studies on there because that's our science and social studies folder. It is 3:26. I'm going to get out of here at 3:30 today. I made myself a nail appointment at 4 to make me leave on time. Shutting down now. And then I'll just leave this all set out for the morning. I can go ahead and finish this up. But yeah, we had a great Monday. We started math workshop. Oh, I shut this down. I was supposed to show you the math workshop. Okay, I'll show that tomorrow. And they'll be in the same video, so it won't matter. That's fine. Yeah, I will show you math workshop and the slides I use and where I got them. And I'm gonna get out of here. Happy Monday. Good morning. Happy Tuesday, August 17th. If you watched my stories last night, you saw me do my little scrunchie try on, and I wore my little bow one today because it is storming. I think it's gonna storm like all day today and maybe all day tomorrow. So it'll probably be a couple bun days because the curls just do not do well in that weather, right? I am gonna cut a bunch of these, as many as I can get done right now. It's 6:50. I got here at like 6:30, but I just sat in my car for a while because I was trying to wait for the rain to slow down, and it never did. So I just had to make a run for it and get my feet wet. But let's cut these out. The only other thing I have to do is copy the covers for the Unlock Math challenges, but I'm probably not gonna go down there and do that this morning because it's the copy room's kind of far from me. It's like on the other side of the building. So when I take my kids to specials, I'll just take the color paper because then I'll be over there anyway. Our school's not that big. I mean, I'm being dramatic, but my old school is literally on my hall. So it feels far to me. So we'll do that during planning. And then, let's see, start plans for next week. I'm gonna start plans for next week after school and get my subfolder finished up after school, I think. And that way I don't have to stay super late, just like work on the plans a little bit today and a little bit tomorrow and have them done. Because I don't want I don't want any 6 o'clock days this week, okay? We are working hard, getting our work done, getting out a decent time. Let's go. them all cut, but it is still gonna be close. Like when I hold this up to the tape, yeah, it's gonna be close. I think some of them I'm gonna have to use 2 pieces of tape, which is such a bummer. I should have just reprinted them at 80%, but it was a lot of printing and I just did not want to do that again and waste it. So if I have to use 2 pieces of tape, I will. I don't know how many of these I'll get labeled today. I'll probably just have them try to leave their folder on their desk, and then I'll just like walk around and do it real quick, maybe while they're at specials. But it is 7:08, 7:09. Kids will be coming in like 1 minute. So I'm gonna get all of this cleaned up and I am ready for them to come in. This morning we were doing iReady math. Yesterday we did iReady reading, and then whoever isn't finished, because after 45 minutes, a lot of them still aren't done. So whoever isn't finished today will have time Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they can finish up. But that's what we're doing this morning. And then I will catch up with you guys at specials. Hello. My kids are at computer lab. It is like 10 o'clock. I went down to the copy room and made the copies. So what I do is I just copy all of the packet part together. That way it can be stapled from the copy machine with no covers on them. So this was just all white. I had it copied. And then I copy all of the covers on different colors, and then I just staple the covers on top. I just like the covers to be colored. I think it makes it stand out, makes it fun, and you don't have to do that, but that's how I get these ready. So these are ready. Probably won't get to this tomorrow. I'm thinking actually Thursday, because we got about halfway on iReady Diagnostic today. So tomorrow we'll get through the other half, and then we'll be kind of back to normal on Thursday for math workshop. Right now I'm working on plans for next week. I just got Monday and Tuesday done, so now I'm looking at Wednesday. The more I can get done now, I have 20 minutes, the less I have to worry about later. We made it to lunch. I feel like once we hit lunch, our day is basically over, because after lunch we have recess, and then we have science and social studies, and then dismissal. So that is really nice. Like the morning is long, then the afternoon is like flies by. Wheeling my chair over here. I'm gonna have to get a second wheelie chair, one that stays over here and one that stays over there, because although it's a standing desk, sometimes I just need to sit down over there, okay? I had a sweet student family. I have the best families, you guys. They sent me a Starbucks card, Skinny Pop. Always, we love these. Also these. They sent all of this. How fun are these? Look. And then I had jump ropes on there because my kids love jump roping, and I want to teach them how to double dutch. And then some Astro Brights cardstock. Oh my gosh, what a sweet little gift bag of all of our favorite things. So nice. I need to write a thank you card. This is wonderful. I brought a PB&J today because do not have time to be heating up food, but I'm gonna put this stuff away real quick. 12:33, so I got like 14 minutes. It's 4:09 and I'm getting ready to go. Thank goodness. Okay, so a couple things. Got plans done for next week. Remember, I only plan one subject because my team shares the workload on that. So I planned math, and I went down and got the copies done for the team. And then I was working on my sub plans. We have to have like an emergency sub folder. So I got the plans done. I literally just took last year's because I never used my sub folder. So all the copies and everything are still in there. And I just tweaked the plans to match like our times for this year. and my students' names and stuff like that. So tomorrow I'm going to go through, we have like a checklist of things that need to be in there. I'm going to go through, make sure everything's in there, and print whatever I need to go in. And then I'll show you guys like what I have planned for in there. It's 3 days worth, so I'll kind of go through that. I'll do that tomorrow. 2 things I did today. I took 2 different types of pictures. This is something I love to do, especially towards the beginning of the year and mid-year when we need reminders. I love to take pictures of things and like project it up on the screen. I just put my phone under the dock camera and show them, and we talk about what we notice, what we like, what we think needs to change. So half the backpack area looked clean and tidy. Backpacks were closed, they were all hung up, lunch boxes were underneath. The other half, it was like backpacks were open, jackets fell on the floor, lunch boxes were underneath backpacks that had fallen off hooks. So we talked about that, and then we fixed it up, and I took another picture and we looked at it like, this is what it's supposed to look like. Then I took pictures of 2 different desks. One desk did not have much stuff in it at all, but it was organized the way I asked. The other desk has lots of stuff, like a pencil pouch, a pair of headphones, and they had their snack in there, but it was still organized. So I showed the 2 different pictures. We talked about the differences. We talked about what looked nice in there, and then it was just, it's a good brain break. Like, we just took 5 minutes, and it was like, clean up your own desk. Make sure it's good. And then those are just 2 things I love to do because it helps kids really see like what your expectation is, not just telling them what your expectation is. But I'm about to get out of here. I'm just going to show you the math slides real quick. So this is what they look like. This is from Core Inspiration. If you're ever looking for something, it's either in my store, Core Inspiration, or Cooties and Cuties, basically, or Amy Grosbeck. That's like my top. If you're looking for something I have, you'll probably find it in one of those places. This is what we did yesterday, and then I had this here, but no students were here yesterday because we hadn't done the diagnostic yet. So this group came to the carpet to meet with me, brought their notebook and a pencil. I added this little bar here, and I just put the student's name so they don't have to remember, like, am I group 1, am I group 4? I don't remember. I don't have to have it posted anywhere. It's just always on here. And then I can change it easily, and I don't have to like print out new groups or anything like that. This group, they worked on some pages together, and they had to like color in, it was like place value. They had to like color some stuff in, so I had them bring their crayons and work at the teacher table. A lot of times this would be like at your seat, but I actually had someone in here helping me yesterday, so they ran this station or center. Normally, like, this group meets with me, and then this group is working on their own and probably checking with a partner. But anyways, this group was playing Addition War. This is the math game that we practiced all last week, so they knew exactly what to do. Their names were here. They just partner up. And then this group right here would normally get on their technology. I assign them lessons based on what we're doing, and they would work on that. So this is, last year I could get through like 1 rotation and then maybe pull a second group while the other groups work on these things. Like, if I finished with this group, I might send them off with something to do and then like pull a few kids from any of these groups that I need to see. Otherwise, I'm thinking this year we have 15 more minutes in our math block, so I'm thinking I can get through 2. We'll see. That's kind of the goal, 2 a day. So if you have questions about that, let me know, but that's basically it. I've tried to do like the timers, and it's set and it moves on its own and it goes pring, and it has a little cleanup slide, and they clean up, and then it's just too much for me. I can't keep up with it. It's not sustainable for me. Some people rock it, and I am envious of them. I have to keep it simple, and I have to be able to change it easily, and I have to be able to move kids around easily, and this is all very fluid. I really like my math block to be like structured but fluid. Is that a thing? I don't know if that's a thing, but I'm making it a thing. Structured but fluid, okay? It's almost 4:20 and I'm leaving. Bye.